working the middle. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Cowboys are on the move. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Might be looking to run.
Damn.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down, but you don't want to make a living taking those whacks.
How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer, you got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Memphis, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He's looking to throw it. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. On the move.
Oof, their
They
line
made the
is
stop,
better
and
than
that will
mine.
likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Now, 4th down.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They want